Making free throws in a clutch situation requires a cool head, a steady hand, and nerves of steel. Qualities that are possessed in abundance by one of the greatest point guards in NBA history, John Stockton of the Utah Jazz. During his brilliant career, Stockton has helped Utah become one of the NBA's elite teams. But in the 1999 playoffs, Stockton and the veteran Jazz faced enormous pressure from the upstart Sacramento Kings, who threatened to send Utah to a rare first-round exit.
Maxwell hits the three, 81-76, Kings by 5.
With the Jazz needing a comeback to keep their season alive, it was the kind of challenge Stockton had answered time and time again. The kind he had prepared for since his childhood in Spokane, Washington, when he first kindled his competitive fire.
John has a great memory for his youth, and he just as soon not lose to anybody in anything, whether that's playing pool in the basement or basketball on a Sunday afternoon.
John would develop into one of basketball's top floor generals, and in the heat of every battle, he would display his cool style of leadership, directing the Jazz with composure and firm control.
I don't think John looks at pressure. I think he looks at the game. In my opinion, after being around him, he looks at it as just having fun playing. And that's what it should be. I mean, it's supposed to be fun.
Stockton looks for Malone underneath, goes in the air, bank shot, a beautiful play by Stockton. Oh, what a play.
I never saw a guy come out and play with the tenacity he plays with. He would have been a great jet pilot in World War II.
John Stockton, unbelievable, carry the Jazz on his 6-1
The part I enjoy is trying to win and doing whatever it takes to win, and I try to stay focused on what my job is out there. And
it's a simple game, and it's a great game when there's an intensity and a willingness to bring your lunch pail with you every day and go to work.
Stockton has earned a place in history as the NBA's all-time leader in assists and steals. But he has also been defined by his poise under pressure, never more important than during the postseason.
Every game seems to mean everything, and you go home and it stays on your mind, and people talk about the pressure increasing, but I think it's not a pressure where you're feeling nervous. It's more of a pressure where you can't wait for the next one.
One of his most crucial challenges came late in Game 6 in the 1997 Western Conference Finals against Houston.
Stockton, 3-on-2, keeps it, tie game.
Leading a Jazz comeback, Stockton would score 13 points in the last 3 minutes, none more dramatic than the game's final basket.
Stockton, open three, good! John Stockton sends the Utah Jazz to the NBA Finals.
He's just awesome. In a crucial situation, John Stockton made the plays to get the Jazz to the finals. Plain and simple.
The Jazz would make 2 straight finals appearances against the Chicago Bulls. But each time, Michael Jordan and the Bulls denied their championship dream. 1999 would bring a new test, as the Jazz trailed the Kings 2-1. After 15 NBA seasons, Stockton would try to prove that time and younger rivals had not yet caught up with him.
John Stockton, 37 years old. Could this be the last hurrah for this great Utah?
Facing elimination before a raucous Sacramento crowd, the veteran floor leader calmly rallied his team.
Stockton to Malone, gets it, vintage Stockton.
But Utah still trailed by 1 until the oldest player on the court took charge once again in the final seconds.
He should have stayed with him. He should have stayed with him, Bob.
90-89 with 7/10 of a second. What a game, John Stockton.
He kept his composure and stepped up. I don't know if it was pressure. I don't even know if that word exists around John Stockton.
With Stockton leading them to victory in Game 4, the Jazz went on to defeat Sacramento in the fifth and deciding game.